Okay, every single time I make a video or a post on Twitter or something on YouTube, I get comments asking, well, how do we buy native tokens on Cardano? How do we use the wallets? How do we know where to go? What do we do? How do we get Cardano and how do we get ADA and how do we turn it into Cardano native tokens? So that's what I just want to show you the process flow of how all this works in this video, how you can take ADA, buy it on a centralized exchange, how you can get it into a wallet, how you can get it into either a DEX or use tap tools to kind of figure out what you want to buy with that ADA. And you don't have to change all your ADA into native tokens, but I definitely am of the opinion that Cardano native tokens give you more potential upside for gains than just holding ADA. It's a pretty basic principle that's been around in crypto for quite a while. Happened a lot on Ethereum last cycle. It's happening on Solana. It's happening on every major DeFi based chain. And so I think we're here to take some risks. So if you want to take a risk with some of your portfolio and get into some native tokens, this is kind of how you do it. To start off, you're going to want to get on a centralized exchange. This normally has you KYC yourself or, identify yourself, especially if you use an American regulated exchange. You can use Coinbase, you can use Binance, you can use Kraken, Gemini, depending on where you live, different CEXs, CEXs will be available to you. But you can see here, I got 7800 ADA. I just been buying this past couple weeks. I feel like Cardano's at a really good spot. I think ADA price is at a really good spot. And I want to make a last few final buys in 2024 before we kind of go into the crazy 2025 bull market that we all really are anticipating happening. I see a lot of signs that ADA price is doing what I think it should be doing or what I want it to do or kind of what the future is going to be, kind of in line with everyone's expectations. So I just want to make a couple last minute buys, get some more native tokens, and basically I'm going to turn all this ADA into native tokens in this video or, over the next couple weeks, basically. So right here, you can see I have 7,800 ADA. It's worth about $3,000 almost. And we are going to get this off of the centralized exchange into a wallet. Now, in order to do that, first you're going to have to create a wallet, pick out a wallet, set up a wallet, do all the seed phrase stuff and passphrase stuff. If you want a few ideas of what wallet you should use, there's a couple I would recommend. You can use Eternal. This is on Cardano. And the best way I think you should go about finding the wallet websites and finding wallets to use on Cardano is come into Twitter and you can type in some of these recommended ones that I'll talk about here. But Eternal is a good one. The best thing that you can do is go to their link tree, directly to the Google store from their verified account and get the correct version of Eternal. In case there's any other versions of Eternal or scam versions of Eternal, just get it right from their Twitter bio and it'll be the exact correct one. So Eternal is a great wallet on Cardano. Desktop wallet. Nami is another great one. Nami wallet. This one right here. Nami wallet, you can see it followed by all of the people in Cardano. That's how you know that this is a legit wallet. So you can go right here, now maintained by Input Output Hong Kong or IOG basically, and you can go directly to the website, take you directly to the wallet link on the Google store. Okay, so I use Chrome, but whatever browser you use, you can use whatever one. So Nami wallet's a good one, and then if you want a mobile one I know it's for iOS because I have Apple product. I'm not sure about Android, but Vesper wallet. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Vesper wallet. This is one of the best. Is this it? Nope. Vesper. This wallet right here is the best mobile wallet on Cardano currently. Vesper. So this is Vesper wallet, and you can go just get it right off the App Store. It says you can get it on Google Play or you can get it on the App Store. So it looks like Android and iOS compatible. So this is the best mobile wallet currently. These are just a few options. You get into the Cardano ecosystem, you can ask some questions. There are other wallets to use. There's probably like 5 other ones that people are using. A lot of people ask me, do I use Yoroi and Daedalus? No, those are very outdated wallets. We have better wallets now: Nami, Eternal, Vesper, and a bunch of others. There's Typhon. There's a bunch of others that you can use besides Daedalus and Yoroi. And Daedalus and Yoroi are some of the slowest wallets. So pick a wallet, do the seed phrase thing, get it started. When you get it open, it'll look like this. This is what Eternal looks like. This is what Nami looks like, right? It just kind of opens up in a different browser in a different way. Nami's more of an extension. Eternal's more of a desktop opening. You can see right here in my Eternal wallet, I currently have nothing in here, no funds. So we're going to add some funds to it. And it's going to be super, super simple. Okay. I've done the process of the seed phrase and the passphrase. And so now all we need to do is just send this ADA from the centralized exchange to the wallet. So then we can get it onto a decentralized exchange. Now, the way that we're going to do this is every centralized exchange is going to be basically the same thing, just with a different user interface and different marketing and different branding, but they're all the same things. You can buy, sell, or you can convert. So what we're going to want to do here is, well, you can also send and receive. You can buy, you can sell, which is basically trading, or you can send and you can receive, which is sending your crypto somewhere else. So what we're going to do here is we are not buying, we're not selling, we are sending crypto. If you can see this right here, send and receive and deposit and withdraw. We are going to send crypto. Sending means you are taking the crypto that you have on this platform, whether it's a centralized exchange or whether it's a wallet, and you are sending it somewhere else. So on this centralized exchange, I'm going to send it somewhere else. Receiving means I want the ADA to end up here. So I want to receive into my wallet. I want to send from the centralized exchange and receive in my wallet, not the other way around. Okay. So we're going to send, just click this again, make sure we're doing the right thing. Send crypto. And then we have all my Cardano here, about $2,800 available. And I just want to do the max. I want to do it all. You don't have to send it all at one time. If you're a little nervous about what to do, it's your first time. When I first got into crypto, I would send test transactions. So I would send like $10 from my centralized exchange to my wallet to make sure it showed up. But I've done this a bunch of times, so it should be okay. It should be fine. But yeah, I'm just going to send all my crypto in one transaction, save me a little bit of fees, and it'll just make the whole process quicker. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is you're sending your Cardano, sending your ADA. It's just going to show the dollar amount here, and then the ADA amount here. You can send whatever number you want. You can put $1,000 here, which will correspond to 2,800 ADA. I just want to send the max. And so you can see we're sending it from the centralized exchange, but we need to add a to, select a recipient. And so how we're going to do that is on all these wallets, there is something called a receive button. On Eternal, it's right here, receive. And you're going to want to click this, and it gives you an address. This is your wallet's receive address. And when you click this, you can either copy and paste it like that, right? Where you go like that, or you can usually click the double box over here, and it will do the same thing and kind of let you copy the right thing, right? You can click copy address, add to clipboard, whatever, and you can do that. So let's just get this right here, and we're going to click to select the recipient, and then we're going to paste this in here. Now you can see that the exchange gave me the green check, which means this is a valid wallet. It fits kind of a criteria, kind of like with a bank account. It kind of fits the criteria of like 9 digits or 10 digits, and the routing number seems correct. It's saying that it seems correct, but I always recommend you check it, okay? And the best thing you want to do is check the first couple letters, check the last couple letters, and kind of just see what happens. What one thing to watch out for if you're on this Eternal is when you go like this, you see when you kind of bring the screen down, the receive address kind of gets curled up like that. So you want to make sure this is extended and make sure you're copying the actual thing here. That's just can get you a little nervous there, but this receive address starts with ADDR. So let's go check that. ADDR 1QYDX. 1QYDX. Okay, and it ends with 60QRN. Let's go check the end. 60QRN. Okay, that's perfect. I don't trust myself, so I want to do it one more time. Let's delete this. Let's add this again. 60QRN address 60QRN QH JK 60QRN JKQH. Okay, this should be fine. This is going to be fine. And then so basically I just want to hit back, and we have this 60QRN address R1Q address R1Q 60QRN address R1Q 60QRN. So this is perfectly fine. This is going to be great. I'm going to send the max amount of ADA, and we're just going to hit preview send. Okay. It's going to give us the transaction details. So this should take about a minute. I don't know. Sometimes it's longer. Sometimes it's not. Who cares? But we're going to send it now. And then now it's going to do my transaction. You don't have to put a password in because, centralized exchanges have like all these two-factor authentication stuff, but it will let you send it without like a password, like my password to get into the exchange. So you can just hit done, and then this is going to be here because it's trying to do the transaction. But we can go to our wallet and watch this roll in. My Eternal wallet now says I have 7,869 ADA, and back here, this is what I had on my exchange, 7,869 ADA. So the transaction went through. We're ready to rock and roll with it. Hopefully the centralized exchange updates soon. Can take a little bit. But now we have our ADA in the wallet. That's the first step. You have successfully now took custody of your ADA, and it's not on the exchange anymore, and it's your actual ADA that you own. So congratulations. Congratulations. Now what we're going to want to do is take this ADA and trade it for other tokens. Well, how do we know what tokens to trade it for? How do we know what to do? Well, there's a lot of tokens out there on Cardano. Down in the description of this video, I have a blueprint called the Crypto 100x Blueprint, and it's the way that I go about picking tokens on Cardano or any exchange or any crypto ecosystem. I'm in a couple ecosystems: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Alephium, Ergo, a couple ecosystems, right? I just like a couple things. And I have my own way to pick cryptos that have the best chance of 100xing. If you want that blueprint, it's in the description of this video. But basically what you need to do is see where all the tokens are. So on Cardano, again, you can go to Twitter and go to Tap Tools. Okay. Tap Tools is the premier charting platform on Cardano. And so I'm not saying you need to trade. You don't need to look at charts. But when you go to a charting platform, you can see all of the available tokens and all the available NFTs. All the stuff that you can want to buy is going to be here. So you can click this link, go directly to their website. I already got it pulled up right here. This is Tap Tools. This is the exchange, or this is the charting platform on Cardano where you can see literally everything. So what you want to do is actually come in here and look at all of these tokens and figure out which ones you like. For starters, I'll give you a couple that I like if you might want to look at. SNEC is the top meme coin on Cardano. I don't really tell anyone to buy meme coins ever, so be careful with that. IAG is a really good cloud storage provider leading the decentralized physical infrastructure movement on Cardano. That's a good one to look at. MinSwap is one of the biggest exchanges on Cardano, decentralized exchanges. You just got to be careful of the token releasing because you're not providing liquidity. So it's really best for people who provide liquidity. NVL is a good deep-in project. Indy is a synthetic protocol. This is USDM is a stable coin. LenFi is a lending protocol. IUSD is a stable coin. Hunt is a DEX aggregator we're going to look at here in a second. Dedi is another deep in project. There's a ton of projects. And looking at this, I probably think that you are going to say, wow, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. That's why I have the blueprint in the description. But basically, you can just go through these things one by one and just say, what do I like and what do I not like and why do I like it and what do I not like, right? This is how you can figure out what things to look at. There's also this button here to look at NFTs. And they have the all the top NFTs here on Cardano. And this is filtered by market cap. This is filtered by market cap now, and you can see the top market cap NFT projects on Cardano and what they got going for it. I love House of Titans. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see my House of Titans NFT right here. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. So now let's say we want to buy NVL. This is a token I actually want to buy. NVL right here. NVL for ADA. I think this is a great project. And I think that there's an opportunity to be had to buy NVL at a little bit cheaper than the price it is today. So NVL is a project I like, so we're going to buy some of it in this video. How would we go about doing that? So I like NVL. I decided, hey, I did research on the project. I like what the project's doing in Cardano. I like what it's doing in the world. I like what it's doing in crypto. How do I get some NVL for the ADA that I have? Great question. So now what we want to do, there's a couple decentralized exchanges on Cardano that you can use. And so one way you can do it here on Tab Tools is you can come to this filter button and go to, where is it? DEXs or DEX aggregators. All right. So DEXs, we'll just go to DEXs. We'll go to DEXs. And this is going to filter everything on Tab Tools to just the DEXs. So now here are the DEXs you can use to buy things on. Side note, the best DEX probably is going to be MinSwap because it has the most liquidity, which means you get the best fees. That's probably like the most important thing, right? Is paying the less fees and getting the most ADA for your transaction. The other thing you can do is instead of going to MinSwap directly, you can filter here for DEX aggregator. And DEX aggregator is a product that takes all of the DEXs in Cardano and it lets you trade on all of them at once to give you the best price. That is going to be on DEX Hunter. Okay. So let's look at both of those. The first one was MinSwap. This is MinSwap, MinSwap Labs, and you can go directly to their website from Twitter. This is the best way to do it because you know you're clicking the correct link, okay? This is MinSwap. This is MinSwap, and you can go, first you want to connect your wallet. Let's connect my Eternal wallet. See, all of these great wallets you can use. All these great wallets. Extension activated. Switch to the browser extension activated DApp account. Okay. Even I don't do everything correct. What does this even mean? Okay, so side quest here. Apparently on Eternal, this shows how I don't really use Eternal that much, but apparently on Eternal, when you want to use a wallet, okay, so this is my wallet with my ADA. You have to, if you want to use some of these DApps, Eternal is just like a more sophisticated wallet. It just has a little bit of better features, and so it has some of these things. You have to come down here to DApp browser. Then you have to go to DApps here, and then you go to MinSwap, and then you connect as a DApp account. Okay, so I just connected. You don't have to do this on other wallets like Nami and Vesper, but so I just connected this here. Now, if I refresh MinSwap, connect the wallet, Eternal, now it lets me connect. See, now we can grant access. Okay, learn something new every day. So now we have this ADA that is in our wallet that's connected to MinSwap, which is a decentralized exchange. Okay, don't let me lose you here. I still got you here. Okay, and now you can trade natively right here, but this is lame. This is not the way to go about it. Up here in the top, you got a trade button, and all these pop-ups are going to appear. Okay, right? But this is just going to load for a second. This is MinSwap, one of the best decentralized exchanges on Cardano. And over here, you have an option. You have, you can pick whatever token here that you have in your wallet. I currently only have ADA, and you can swap it for whatever token that you want in the Cardano world. You have so many options, so many things. And I said I wanted NVL, right? Then what you can do, we'll just let this load for a second, but you can come over here to the side and say, I want to swap 1,000 ADA for NVL, right? And it says this is worth about $349, $350, and you get, for 1,000 ADA currently, you get 422 NVL. Does that sound like a good deal? Not sure. I personally think it's going to go lower, so maybe not. But what you can do after this is you can hit trade when you've decided I want to trade ADA, this much ADA for this much of the Cardano native token. Then you can hit trade now. What's going to happen is, the beautiful thing about Cardano is every transaction requires a spending password. You have to put in a password, and so it's really hard for people to steal money out of your wallets, okay? But when you hit that trade now button, this thing is going to pop up, and you're going to put in your password here, right? Just put in your password, and then you can hit sign the transaction, and it will do the trade for you, assuming that you put your password in correctly. This is all the data. This is what you're trading, but I'm not actually going to make this trade, okay? I don't want to make this trade yet because I think I can do better, right? I think I can do better. And so there, you have a couple options here on MinSwap. You can do a limit order, you can do a stop loss, a partial fill, right? You have a lot of things you can do. Most people should just do market orders and just trade ADA for something like NVL or Min or anything else that you like. Okay, this is how you can do it directly on a decentralized exchange. Now, I said there was something called a DEX aggregator. There's a better way, better way to go about this. Okay, so let's forget MinSwap for a second. Now let's go to DEX Hunter. Remember I showed you on Tab Tools, we have DEX aggregators called Hunt. This is Hunt. This right here is Hunt. DEX Hunter. Hunt is the native token of this DEX aggregator. And you can click this, click their link on Twitter, the verified link. And this is DEX Hunter. This is another decentralized exchange, but it's actually a DEX aggregator. So it connects all of the exchanges, all the decentralized exchanges like MinSwap, MusliSwap, WingRider, SundaySwap, All of those are decentralized exchanges on Cardano. It connects them all, and it allows you, when you make a trade on DEX Hunter, to do the best route to get the most ADA for the lowest fees. Okay, I love this. I love DEX Hunter. Okay, so what we're going to do is choose a wallet, choose my Eternal, and we're going to grant access to my Eternal wallet to DEX Hunter. Okay, so now you can see on my Eternal wallet, I have 7,800 ADA. 7,800 ADA ready to rock and roll, ready to do whatever we want. And I'm going to go put in an order. So you can click this swap button on the side. You can see you can buy any token, right? Any token that you want here. This is NVL, and I want to trade some ADA. Let's say we want to trade 1,000 ADA for NVL. Now, I don't want to make the trade at the current price. You can make the trade at the current price. That's perfectly fine. You know, whatever app or whatever D app you want to buy or native token on Cardano you want to buy, do this, hit swap. Same thing's going to pop up. You know, the whole spending password, and you just put in the password and hit sign, and it does the swap. It takes like a few, maybe like a minute, right? You do the swap, and now you have native tokens. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to buy just yet. But what'll happen is after you hit swap and you put in your password and you hit sign, and so that is how you go from ADA to native tokens on Cardano. It's kind of a complicated process, but it's also not really complicated once you learn it. The problem is just learning it the first time. And when you join a new ecosystem, whether it's Cardano, Ethereum, Solana, Sui, you have to learn what are the best wallets, what are the best decentralized exchange, what are the best projects, what are the trading chart platforms. The best way that you can do that is go on Twitter and ask people, go on Reddit and ask people, go into Discord and ask people, and just start to get accumulated with the ecosystem. It's research that you're going to have to do anyways if you start buying native tokens, because trading ADA for native tokens is inherently risky. You take risk when you do that trade because you don't know what's on the other side of the native token unless you do proper fundamental analysis, tokenomic analysis, and you know what you're looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, click the crypto blueprint, 100x blueprint down in the description of this video. It will help you understand what to look for. I will also send you a series of emails over 2 to 3 months to help you through the process, okay? But basically, this is how buying ADA and converting it to native tokens on Cardano works. You know, I can do the transaction and show you that the money ends up in my wallet. It doesn't really matter. I just don't really feel like buying tokens right now. I want to put in, I'm actually going to come in here and I'm going to put in some limit orders because I think NVL, me and some of my friends think NVL is going to go a little bit lower possibly. And so I would come in here and just be like, I want to buy 1,000. I want to trade 1,000 ADA for NVL at like $1.50. And so that's a 35% lower than the current price. And I would essentially trade 1,000 ADA for 600 NVL, which is, you know, a better opportunity for me than the current price of swapping 1,000 ADA for 1,000 ADA for 422 NVL. So it's just stuff you can do. You know, when you get onto a decentralized exchange, when you open a wallet, you are your own bank, and you got to think like a bank and just be like very cautious about things. Don't share your seed phrase, don't share your password, protect your accounts, buy native tokens that you have a good reason to buy. If you don't have a good reason to buy a Cardano native token, just hold ADA. I still think ADA can 10x from today's price from 36 cents to $3.6. And if you put $1,000 in, you'll get $10,000 out. So there's still a whole ton of opportunity just holding ADA. And you definitely don't have to just buy native tokens randomly. Do not shotgun buy 10 different native tokens on Cardano. I only hold 4 native tokens on Cardano. And at the maximum, I think I'd hold 6 based on the current ones I like. So be very selective. Be very selective with your ADA, selective with your time, selective with your money. Don't just sit here and watch charts all day. Go out there and live life. But this is how you take ADA on a centralized exchange and turn it into Cardano native tokens in your wallet so you can make a ton of money this cycle. You got any questions, leave it down below or DM me on Twitter. I'd be happy to answer. Here's my Twitter profile. Dawson, Dawson Crypto. You can send me a DM anytime. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you have a question about what wallets to use, what decentralized exchanges, or what tokens you should buy, or why I'm buying certain tokens. All right. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.